something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want...
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode here of the Chicago Cubs Mission Recondition, as we're back here today at home with a series with the Texas Rangers. This is the finale of a 3-game homestand, or finale of the homestand, of a 6-game homestand. We're playing the final 3 games here against the Rangers, and currently the Rangers right now just a game back of first place of the Seattle Mariners. And of course, right now we're sitting pretty nice at the top of the spot there in the Central of the National League. And today we're hoping to see if we can continue being on that perch as we play against the Rangers here. Jacob deGrom will, of course, be the pitcher. 86 overall, A potential. And, of course, he is starting to regress here some. 36 years of age, 6'4", 180 pounds from Florida. And, of course, we know his career. We know his what he's all about. He had a great career there with the Mets. And, of course, last game he had against Cincinnati, he had 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts, and no ERA, as he had a no decision, and of course just did not get the run support that he was needing in that game. Ben Brown, of course, there you see, 25 years of age, one of our young starters, 80 overall, B potential. We're hoping to see some good things come from this young man. 6'6", 210 pounds from the Empire State of New York. Of course, his last game looks like it was against the Athletics. Lost that game, actually. He was only in the game for 3 2/3 innings of work. 8 hits, 5 runs. All 5 were earned. Gave up 1 home run, a walk, and struck out 4. His ERA is at 12.27. We're going to try to see if we can try to lower that down some and try to help this young man in the pitching, as we see a strikeout there on Langford. And that'll be the first out of the game. Now, in today's episode, we will, besides the Rangers, we'll also have a player lock. The last 2 games, we'll go with Dansby Swanson, who I decided to player lock in his last 2 games of today's episode. So we'll see him in action. We'll see how he does here today's game, actually, as Ian Happ is going to be able to get that ball there at left center field for an out. And that'll be the second out of the inning. There you see the Rangers line up here. And the usual suspects there, Corey Seager, which we'll see here next. Berger, Peterson, Garcia down there 8. Of course, Marcus Semien there at the 8th hole. But, yeah, the Rangers right now playing some good baseball as they usually do. They have, of course, not the same Rangers like they were a couple years ago when they won the World Series. But they've been in the playoff hunt here now for the last couple of years since then. We'll see. Got Corey Seager there on that one there, as he is going to be looking on that 12-6 curve. We'll get here on offense as we'll see Nico Hoerner gets a nice base hit here, and I've been feeling Hoerner here. He's been getting some good hits now for us as well. As he'll get one there. As we'll see next here, Workman. Gabe Workman will come in here. He'll be our third baseman here today. He's one of the young upcoming players here that we're trying to get going and get him in the mix as well. So he gets a nice base hit. And there you see it's his first major league hit. Nice job there, Gabe. Welcome to the club here. As they're, of course, they're going to get that ball there and, of course, get that mount up for him. There you see Turner going out there and getting the ball. The Giants ginger out there. As we'll see Tucker up next here. Tucker has 2 on with nobody out here. This will be a fly ball out to deep center field, and the center fielder's already found where that ball is going to be, and does a great job getting underneath that one. As of course Kyle Tucker's been hitting the baseball like nobody's business as of late. He had that great series there in Arizona, and of course we'll see what he can do here in this series. Michael Busch, it pops this one up there. And that's going to be out number 2 here with 2 on. So, Cubbies, what's going on there? We were doing so well with the first 2 batters here. Now the last 2 have kind of crapped out on us. Happ is up next. We'll see what he can do here with 2 out. And that is a base hit there for him, as he's going to drill this one all the way out to deep left center field there. 1 run's going to come across, as that's going to be an RBI double for Ian Happ. Nice job there. You see he is fired up, ready to go here, as a long-time statesman here with the Cubbies. Does a great job there following the ball and drilling this one out there. As we'll see, Dansby Swanson will be up next. Or actually, no, excuse me, Turner's up next here. We'll see what he can do. So we'll see the pitch here, and that's going to be a strikeout there, and that's going to retire the side. So we get some runs on the board, but not enough for us to really get things going. Got at least 1 run on the board. We'll see now a nice perfect now for Dansby Swanson here, as he leads off the bottom half of the second, and that's a runner on board with nobody on. Nice double there from Dansby Swanson's first of the season. And of course, I'm kind of paying attention to how the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing from the left to the right on the field there. So you're on TV, if you're looking from the batter's point of view, it's from your right side or from your left side screen to your right side screen. So we got to see where that's at, because occasionally we might want to crack some home run, some balls over there, and kind of have it go in that direction, help us out. Excuse me. Up, we'll see here with 2 away now. Here as Kevin goes after that one, chase. I don't know what he was looking for there, but yeah, that is not going to help us. Hoerner's up next as he dribbles this one there to third. This should be an easy play there, as they will get a nice put out there. So no runs come across, and 1 is left stranded, as now we go to the 4th inning. As we'll see Langford up here, and we'll see a swing and a miss there, and that is going to be a strikeout on Langford, as that's now going to be putting him away here, as we really need to be focused, guys, here. I feel like we're not being too focused on what we're doing here in the base paths right now, or at least in the batter's box here. So we'll see here. Durant up next as he's batting .260, and nice 12-6 curve. As he's like, okay, I see where Brown's pitching at now. Corey Seager's up next. We'll see what he can do here on this 1-1 count. That's going to be a dribble past the infield there. Base hit. Center field is going to throw this one in, and that's going to be a single with 2 out. So Seager on board here, as now Jake Berger's up next. And, of course, we're trying to get him swinging there, and he does on that 12-6 curve outside there. And there you see him talking to his bat like, come on, Brad, what's going on here? Why did you ghost me like that? So Swanson's up next here. 0-2 count here for Swanson as he pops this one here out to right center field again. Goes back. This time it's going to go over the wall. Home run there for Dansby Swanson. Excuse me, a dinger indeed. His first of the season here in this new campaign. And the Cubbies lead this one now 2-0 here in the bottom half of the fourth with one out. Nice job there for Swanson. As like I said, we're gonna be doing some player lock with him because he's been heating up as of late, and this just makes me even more wanting to see more of him. We'll see you here with Jock Peterson's up next as we get the top half of the fifth. Cubbies up by 2. Rangers here trying to get something going down the inning as we'll see a ground ball. Workman, gets right past Workman as he cannot get to that ball. And that's going to be a ball there on now, a base hit there to left. So now Brown is going to be in the stretch here. We'll see what he can do now here in this next at bat, this next batter here on Josh Young. So we'll see the pitch here. That's going to be a ground ball. Workman making the grab, going around the horn here, and they do so as they get the double play. And that's a 5-4-3 double play. Nice job there. As they go around the horn, the pitcher's best friend. And that's going to help us now get out of the inning, see even sooner here. Hopefully we can get the Garcia here, ground ball here. Full count on Garcia. Garcia grounds this one there to Horner. Horner going to make the play at first. Nice throw there to him, and that's going to be it for the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Red Sox, or excuse me, for the Cubbies here, I should say. As they get a nice ground double play ball to help them out, and then of course that ground ball. As we'll see Luke Jackson come out here in the bottom half of the 7th, as we're really doing a great job here holding these guys off. Excellent pitching coming from our guys. We'll see if that can continue as Amada here hits this one here, and that's going to be a base hit for him as he leads off the inning here with a base hit for the Cubbies. Okay, so Alcana here up next, and he's going to hit this one. That is a base hit for him. Puts him on the base pass as well. 2 on now with nobody out. And it looks like the Cubbies got something cooking here. We'll see what the Cubbies can do next. As with 2 on and nobody out, Nico Horner's up next. He's hitting 1 for 3 here today. That's a fly ball out to shallow center field here, and that's going to get caught there by the center fielder. And Jackson is going to get his first out here in the inning. So he's given up 2 now in 3 batters here. He's got the first out of the inning. Workman's up next, and he'll pop this one. He's going to hit this one in shallow left field. That's going to drop down. Bases are loaded here now, and the Cubbies, I should say, got something cooking here. I've been working on a lot of Red Sox stuff as of late, so I apologize if I say Red Sox. I meant Cubbies. And we'll see here, the Tucker here, he's going to get, oh no, don't get in the double play. He did, as he got hit, got caught in that double play, got hit into a double play there. Tough break there for us. So Roberto I don't know, no, it's probably Robert Garcia up to pitch here. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to be the new pitcher here for the Rangers. And that's a 2-1 hit there for Michael Bush. Is going to be a base hit for the Cubs as they start off on the right foot here with the base hit here in the bottom half of the 8th. It'd be nice if we can get at least a run or 2 here and help us out and kind of pad this lead a little bit. Ian Happ is up next. He has a 1-2 count, and he is going to swing and miss there as that circle change is way too low for him to get to. And that's going to be the first out here of the inning. As Turner's up next. Justin Turner, 0 for 3, struck out last time. We'll see what we can do here in this one as he pops this one there. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to get him on board as well, as there's now 1 out and 2 on. Cubbies looking really good right now here, as we see now the hitting streak now for Justin is now up to 12 games. So congrats there. Let's keep that going. Swanson's up next here. Last time we seen him, he hit a home run. This time he's going to pop this one up to deep center field, and that is going to be caught. And that's going to be out number 2 here on the Cubs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Amaya now up next. He is going to hit this one there. That's going to be a dribbler there to short. So they're going to get the force out at second. And they do so, as that's going to be it for the inning. As now we go to the top half of the 9th here. Marcus Simeon's up next. And we'll see what we can do with Simeon here as he pops this one over to foul territory in right field. Foul ball. And that's going to be strike number 2, as we'll see a pitching change now here for the Cubbies. As the skipper says he does not feel comfortable with our pitcher in this situation. So he is going to go ahead and change it here. As Porter Hodge coming out here. And now he has, of course, a save opportunity here for himself and for the Cubbies, as he is 5 for 5 in saves opportunities. So Porter here, 0-2 count here with nobody out. Pop up there out to shallow left center field. Kidda there is going to get to it, and he is going to make a nice catch. And that's going to be out number 1. 2 more outs here. We can win this one with a 2-game win. And of course, a nice save from Hodge. As a pop up there, Turner going to call everybody off of it. He's going to get down there. He's going to get behind the first base bag as he gets out number 2. So now Langford, now last chance for him to keep the Rangers alive here in this game. 0-2 count here for him. And he takes that one looking, as that's a split finger. And that ends the ball game. As we end up winning this one here. A final score of 2-0. Nice job there for the Cubbies, as they get the win here and let that W fly. Let's put that hoist that flag up there, out there, center field, and our right field, is it? No, I think it's right field. Hoist that flag up and show the rest of the city that we've got a win here tonight. As Ben Brown gets his 2nd win of the season, deGrom gets his 2nd loss of the year, and the Cubbies get the victory here. Excuse me. As the Red Sox are, Cubs are successful once again here. And we'll see how we do now as we get into a player lock situation here with Dansby Swanson to finish out the series here. As Rangers just could not do too much there, especially that big bat there from Dansby. Nice job there. And of course, I would love to see him do that even more so here in these situations that we'll see him in here in this game. As like I said, Cubbies, nice performance here. Brown, 6 innings of work, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, and nothing earned from him. Cubbies, 2 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Rangers, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors for them. Jock Peterson, 1 for 3. Seager, 1 for 3, a strikeout, and of course, Jacob deGrom, as I mentioned before, 3 innings of work, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a loss for him in today's game. This game got me all choked up now. So great performance here. Let's see if we can do this again, as they frame as famously quoted. Let's play 2. Let's see what we can do in game 2 of this 3-game set with the Rangers, as we finish looking at the box scores here. And like I said, a great performance from us there. It was a nice game. We did a really great job there defensively. Pitching was awesome too. We did a great job there. We got the right pitchers in there to help us out and help us bring home that win there. Caleb did a great job there. 2 innings of work. Only 1 strikeout there from him. But he did his job. He got the hold, and of course was able to bridge over to the closer. As we'll see, Matthew Boyd for game 2 of this series for us. He's got a 1-0 start here. He's got a 2 average ERA. And of course, we'll see Nathan there coming up in this matchup here today. Dansby Swanson, there you see B potential, 85 overall. Of course, we know him from his time there in Atlanta. Played Atlanta there for quite some time there. I believe he was no, I don't think he was. No, I don't think he was there. Yeah. I don't think, he wasn't there for their World Series win there. He was in Chicago by then, because I think they won in 23. Yeah. So, has not got a ring yet, but we're trying to see if we can get him one. And of course, there you see he is 31 years of age, 6'1", 190, and of course, from the great state of Georgia. We'll see here. There you see his last performance there against Texas. And of course, Nathan Navoli, there you see A potential, 80 overall, 35 years of age, 6'2", 217 from Texas. And there you see his his numbers so far this season there. And of course, we'll look at his numbers from most recent game here in just a bit. But he has a 4-seam fastball, splitter, cut, curve, and a slider that we are going to have to deal with. And like I said, in player lock, we just are going to be basically focusing on Dansby Swanson. There you see his game against Cincinnati there, 1-0 for the season. He had 6 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 home run, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Yes, he's got an ERA right now at 4.50. So we'll head back out here to Wrigley Field as it's another great afternoon here for this, as we'll see what Dansby Swanson can do. Rangers lead by 1 right now here in the bottom of the second. We'll see what Dansby Swanson can do here with 2 out and 1 on. There you see mascot there, Clark, trying to get the crowd to get behind us here. Runner's going to take off, as we'll see the runner take off, and he is going to steal second as he is safe, as that is Suzuki getting that. And of course, we've seen Suzuki. I think we did a player lock on him last time, and he had a great performance there, and he does a great job there getting that stolen base. So he's going to get himself in scoring position here now. We'll try to see what we can do with 2 out. 0-2 count here for Swanson as he pops this one over there. That's going to drop down the left field. Suzuki's going to come around here, and he's going to try to score at the plate, and he does. Nice hustle there from Suzuki. That's going to be an RBI single there for Dansby Swanson. And it ties this ball game up now 1 apiece here for the Cubs. Nice job there. Nice hustle there from Dansby Swanson. As Amaya's up next. We'll see what he can do here. 250 average for him. He's got 1 RBI. And the coach is giving us a signal for to steal. So we'll see if Swanson's going to do so here. And Swanson's going to go ahead and take off. He's going to go, but they're going to say it's a strikeout as Amaya, as he did not pull the trigger there. And we had a good jump there. Been nice if guy there at the plate would have swung, but nonetheless, that's how the inning's going to end. 1 left strand, that'd be Swanson. We see now we're trailing by 3. It's 5-2. As Swanson's up to bat here with a runner on second. Oh, hits this one right back up the middle. And that's going to be another base hit and probably another RBI single as he's going to get there on time. And now this ball game now down to 2 here for the Cubs. As the Cubs trying to get back in this ball game here. And look at this, a nice throw, but our guy gets there on time. And is it Suzuki again? Yeah, I think it is. Or no, it's Turner. Turner running around the base pass there, doing some work. Nice job. So Maya now up to bat here again. We see him take that last pitch there. The last time we seen him when we got base hit. As we'll see a ground ball here going to shorts, and we'll see if we can see the. So it's overthrown, and no, we're not going to go for it here. Swanson is being told to stay. I think it was a good call as Jake Berger couldn't get that one. But it's an E6 from the shortstop. Shortstop actually had plenty of time to get the ground ball and throw it. He may not have the play at second, but he definitely had the play at first, and he just overthrew it. So that will be an E6 on him. So now Pete Crow Armstrong up to bat here as we're at the bottom of the order, about to restart it. 2 out, 2 on here, a 2-2 count here for him. We're down by 2. So 2s are just going crazy right now. As we'll see a ball there, and it's going to be blocked. As we're not going to make an attempt to make a jump to third. We'll see here now. Crow Armstrong here. Get another chance here on full count. Ball's going to go up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. They tell us to go home. We're going to run home. And we're going to get there safely. No problem there. 5-4 ball game. So I'm about to, my lungs about to pop out of my chest here. And that was a good hit there. So we're now, see now the game's tied up now 5 apiece. It's crazy that Dansby Swanson has been in the league for 10 seasons. And, of course, most of those seasons were coming from the Braves there. So that's crazy. I cannot believe that. Jeez, I feel old. But he does fly out there to left to end that at bat. Let's see. Oh, we're going to see some defense here from Dansby, as we'll see here. They're going to go for 2. Try to see if we can get the runner. And, unfortunately, cannot get that one over there, as we're just going to hold on to it. A base hit, but we do lead by 2. As we now jump to the bottom of the 8th here, we're now trailing by 3. Okay. As we'll see this one hit up right up the hill there, and that's going to jump off the mound there, and that will be a base hit for Dansby Swanson. As we're trying to get back to this lead here. So this has been about a seesaw battle between these two in today's game. As Miguel comes up to bat here. He's 1 for 3 in today's game. We're going to get off the bag here just a little bit. And he's going to check us there at first. As we are safe. So now, 0-1 count here on Maya. He's going to hit this one there. Ooh, got to jump over that one. As that's going to be a base hit for us. And that's going to put another runner on board here as we're stringing up some hits now. It's now 2 runners on board with 1 out. Crow Armstrong up next. 347 for him right now for the season, as he has 2 runners on board, and got an opportunity to bring home somebody here. At least try to hope us bring home somebody. But that ball going to be hit out to shallow right field, as they're going to be checking the runner at first, and he's going to be safe. And it's Garcia does a great job there hustling there on that play. Horner's up next. He's 1 for 4 in today's game. He's got an RBI and a single back in the 4th. We'll see what we can do here on this opportunity that he's got up here. He's got a 1-1 count for him. And that ball is going to be chopped there at the third baseman. They're going to try to get the runner out at first, and they do so. And unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to get us the win. And we are going to come up short here. Rangers take game 2 of this 3-game set here at Wrigley, as they win this one 10-7. So tough game here. 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error for the Rangers. 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the Cubbies there, as the series now tied a game apiece. It sucks when you lose games like that, but you know, it is what it is. And we'll have to try to bounce back here, as Ryan Presley will get hit with that loss. Tucker, 2 for 5, a home run, a triple, an RBI, and 2 runs scored for him. Dansby Swanson, 3 for 4, I should say, for him, as he had a nice showing as well. 2 RBIs driven in from him, and of course a run scored for him as well. Let's take a look at the Rangers numbers. You guys can, of course, pause the video and check that out. See how well they did, and by far they looked like they did a good job there, especially in the 8th inning there. They scored 5 runs. That really put them over the top there, so they're able to score late and do a good job defensively holding that lead, and that's exactly what they did. But Dansby Swanson, 2 RBIs, 1 run, 3 for 4 for the game. Not a bad day for him. Obviously, as a team, we wish we could do better, but hey, there's tomorrow. We got plenty more games to play. And so now we're going to get ready for this rubber match here for game number 3 of this 3-game set here against the Rangers at home. As we'll see, Cody Bradford for the Rangers. B potential, 79 overall. He was drafted in the 6th round drafted in the 6th round in 2019. 27 years of age, 6'4", 197 pounds. He hasn't been in the league for too long, a little over a year. And of course, there you see his numbers from last season as well as right now this year. He's pitched in 15 innings, given up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. He's struck out 6, and he has walked 3. And there you see his ERA just under 1. And he's at excuse me, 2 quality starts, and his WAR is at 0.4 for the season. So we'll see. Last game, of course, it was against Tampa Bay. They won that one. He had 8 innings of work, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. And, of course, there you see his ERA. He did not give up anything against the Rays. And so today he's going to try to see if he can do the same thing as we're out here again at Wrigley Field. A little bit more better day. The last 2 games, well, actually the last game there we played there in game 2 was a little kind of gray. It looked like it was going to storm. Today, a little bit better. As we were here in the Windy City again here on the north side of Chicago, getting ready for this one. As we'll see Dansby Swanson again, like I said, another player lock. We'll see how well he does in today's game here. As he's got 1 home run that we got earlier in that game 1 of this series. We'll see what he can do here today as he gets underneath this one too soon on this 1-1 pitch. And that is going to be a fly ball as they have to track that one in shallow center field there. Center field had to make a good trip there to get to that one. Bottom of the 4th here. We'll see what we can do as there's 1 runner on board and 1 out. And Swanson going to cue shot that one to 3rd. And he's going to get himself into a double play. Ugh. Brutal. But it happens. Bottom of the 7th here. Cubbies lead by 1. We'll see what Swanson can do here as he gets a good piece of that one there. But it's going to be a foul ball. And those are ones you like, oh, man, I wish that would have went fair. Would have went over the wall. But we'll see what he can do here in this one. This time, he shouldn't went after that one at all because that one's going to get him out as Berger over there in foul territory gets it. And that's going to retire him as out number 1 here in bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th here coming up. We'll see some defense now here for Swanson as we're looking for a double play here. 2-1 count here on Langford as Ryan Presley coming out here to relief pitch again. And trying to turn 2 here. Can we do it? There's 1. We can get 2 as Langford getting down the line there. Nice hustle from him. And look, we got the win. Nice job there, Cubbies. Cubbies win another one here as we take 2 of 3 out of this series. And Cubby fans can go home happy as they get the 2nd win of the series. And they win this series 2-1 as they win this one 1-0. A very tight ball game as Porter gets his 7th save of the season. And Jameson gets his 1st win of the year. Nice job there. Cody Bradford get his 1st loss as now Jameson is Tillin is now 1 for 2 or 2-1, something like that. Tucker 1 for 3, a home run, RBI, and a run scored. Wow, he is just we gotta figure out a way how to re-sign him next season because boy, we cannot lose that power. that's power that we cannot afford to lose. So we'll definitely have to try to re-sign him here very soon before he wants too much money. As we take a look at the Rangers numbers there, Corey Seager gets his 2nd triple of the season. Bradford 2-1 now for the season. 6 innings of work, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. As for the Cubbies there, looks like Birdie had a tough time back in the lineup here today. He goes 0 for 4, as well as Carson Kelly goes 0 for 3. But Turner, he goes 1 for 3. He got a strikeout as well. But yeah, it was a tough day. So that home run there that helped us out was back in the 6th inning, and that was from Mr. Kyle Tucker, who is just blasting balls left and right. All right, let's take a look here at the current standings right now. Mets right now lead the East and the NL East 8-4. Their record's 8-4. Marlins down there 5-6, something like that. 5-8, whatever. Cubbies right now, we're kind of in a deadlock. We're just a game back behind the Brew Crew. We're 10-5. Brew Crew's, of course, we've played more games than they have right now, but they're 10-3. Reds in last place, only 3-10 right now for the season. Ugh. And of course, the Dodgers are back up there at the top spot. They're 11-3 there in the West, in the NL West. Padres right behind them, just 2.5 games back. Giants 3 games back. Rockies 5, and Diamondbacks 5.5 games back. In the American League East, the Blue Jays 10-4. Orioles just a half a game behind them. Yankees are just 2 games back. My Red Sox are in last place. As for the American League Central, you got the White Sox, Royals, Twins, Tigers, and Guardians there in last place there. And then in the West, American League West, you got the Mariners 9-4, Rangers 7-6. They're just 2 games back of the Seattle squad there. I'm sure they'll get back up there again. Angels 2.5 games back. Athletics are 3 games back, and the Astros, for whatever reason right now, they're having a really bad start, not just in this series, but also in my Red Sox series over on the main channel. Definitely go check it out. There's a link down below in the description. They're having a really tough time. They're in last place. They're 3 games back. Still early, but it's just not like I don't know what's going on with that squad there. But to say the least here, coming up in the next episode, I believe I have scheduled. We're going to be doing some kind of moving and shaking here coming up in these next episodes here. But yeah, we're gonna go to have a little SoCal fun. We're gonna go to Los Angeles, play against the Dodgers in 3 games, a nice little 3-game weekend set, along with San Diego, and then yeah, I think that's will be I think those are the 2 series we're gonna be working on. We may even take a look at maybe some AAA. See what's going on in AAA during that Arizona series and that other second Dodgers series in that episode as well. So we'll take a trip down the farm as well coming out of that series. Like I said, we'll kind of dive in and out of those 2 series there with the Dodgers and San Diego. And then we'll probably go back to AAA and see what's going on down there. See how check out one of our prospects in that episode as well to see how things are going. So stay tuned for more here, you guys, as we got plenty of baseball still to come here. As we're going to, next episode, we'll probably try to wrap up the first month of the season here. And of course, really try to fast track a lot of this coming up here for the next couple episodes. So we'll be doing some quick moves here. We'll move down the line here and check out some other teams as well. So been a lot of fun playing as the Cubbies, and of course too, like I said, we'll start doing we'll also sim some games. We'll also I'll do some games where I'm not playing. I'll have we'll kind of sit back and watch those games, and I'll what I'll do is I'll sim them and then I'll simulate them, but I won't play them. I'll just see how they do without me controlling them, and then we'll do highlight stuff in the future episodes. So yeah, a lot of action still to come here, and we'll see how well the Cubbies does, how well they'll do here in the next couple of games. But a nice first matchup. I definitely want to see this one. Clint Kershaw going against Justin Steele. It's gonna be a nice one. That's gonna be a nice matchup there for the nice little rematch of the start of the season here. Or no, they didn't play that first game there in that Japan series. But anyway, nonetheless, it's gonna be a good matchup there. We beat the Dodgers there 2 games straight up. We'll see if we can get a victory here against them coming up here in the next episode. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on ESGNet plus LP. As well as don't forget our other series with the Boston Red Sox on the main channel. There's a link down below and up in the eye here, and probably at the end of the video here as well. You guys definitely go check out that series as well. And of course, other great MLB The Show content as well with our road shows, both here on this channel and on the main channel as well. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel as we'll get back into some more Cubbies baseball here on ESGNet plus LP. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.